Deep in the heart of the rural countryside, hidden behind a facade of overgrown weeds and crumbling stone walls, stood the abandoned Ashwood Asylum. The once majestic building loomed like a specter, its towering spires and turrets reaching towards the sky like skeletal fingers. For decades, the asylum had stood vacant, a testament to the horrors that had driven its former occupants to the brink of madness. The story began on a stormy night when a group of friends, all seasoned thrill-seekers, decided to explore the long-abandoned asylum. They had heard the whispers of paranormal activity, the rumors of ghostly apparitions, and unexplained occurrences that had kept even the bravest of souls away. But for this group, the allure of the unknown was too great to resist. As they approached the asylum, the wind howled through the broken windows, creating an unsettling melody that sent shivers down their spines. The group consisted of 5 friends: Alex, the self-proclaimed leader; Emily, the skeptic; Matt, the thrill-seeker; Sarah, the believer; and Jack, the historian. Each had their own reasons for wanting to explore the asylum, but all shared a sense of adventure and a willingness to confront the unknown. Upon entering the asylum, they were immediately struck by the sense of decay and neglect. The once sterile halls were now lined with dust and debris, the walls cracked and worn. The group began to explore, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the walls. They discovered rooms filled with rusting medical equipment, abandoned patient records, and even a hidden laboratory deep in the basement. As they delved deeper into the asylum, strange occurrences began to plague them. Doors creaked open and shut on their own, disembodied whispers seemed to follow them, and the sound of footsteps echoed through the empty halls. At first they dismissed it as the wind or their imaginations, but soon they realized that something was indeed amiss. It started with small things. Emily would find her flashlight turned off, only to discover it was not her battery that had died. Matt would hear his name being called, but whenever he turned to look, there would be no one there. Sarah began to experience vivid, disturbing visions, which she claimed were messages from beyond the grave. Jack, ever the historian, became obsessed with uncovering the dark past of the asylum, poring over old records and interviewing former employees. As the night wore on, the occurrences grew more intense. The group discovered a hidden room deep in the asylum's basement, filled with the belongings of former patients. Among the dusty trinkets and forgotten memories, they found a journal belonging to a patient named Elizabeth. The entries were cryptic, but one passage stood out. "I have seen the face of madness, and it is not what I expected. It is not the screaming, the tears, or the despair. It is the silence, the deafening silence that consumes us all." As they read the final entry, the lights flickered and died, plunging the group into darkness. The storm raged on outside, but inside, an oppressive silence fell. It was as if the asylum itself was holding its breath, waiting for them to make their next move. In the darkness, the group heard the sound of whispers growing louder, more urgent. The words became discernible, a chilling mantra that seemed to come from all directions. "Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home." One by one, the group members began to vanish, dragged away by some unseen force. The remaining friends stumbled through the darkness, desperate to find each other, to escape the clutches of the asylum's malevolent presence. In the end, only one was left. Alex, the self-proclaimed leader, stumbled through the abandoned halls, his heart racing with fear. He stumbled upon the hidden laboratory, where he discovered the horrific truth. The asylum had never been abandoned. The patients had never been released. They had been trapped, subjected to inhumane experiments, and driven to the brink of madness. As Alex turned to flee, he saw the face of madness. It was not a face at all, but a reflection of his own sanity, shattered by the horrors he had witnessed. The silence consumed him, and he became just another forgotten soul, trapped within the walls of Ashwood Asylum. The next morning, the police found Alex's car parked outside the asylum. The engine was still running, the headlights casting an eerie glow on the overgrown facade. But Alex was never seen again. The asylum remained standing, a testament to the horrors that lurked within its walls, waiting for the next group of brave souls to dare to enter.